Sit on. We need to drag your kingdom down. How will we do it? Sit on. We need to drag your kingdom down. You've been building up that whole kingdom, oh God, all on our land. Now we're telling you, Donald, they have to drag your kingdom down. Hey, Kimberly White, LaSparkle Covington, I can't believe, I'm knocking my camera down. I cannot believe that I even have enough energy to come up here and address this Trump monster again. So the sentence went down. It doesn't exist. There is no sentence for Donald Trump. White power, rich power, money power. I mean, Donald Trump has evaded the law all of his life. He's evaded paying people what he owes them all of his life. The lawsuits means nothing. He don't pay nobody. Working for him means shit. He don't pay them. And now they found that, well, Donald Trump is still guilty of the 34 felony. Excuse me, baby. Excuse me, you ding dong. Hold on a minute. Put in my pants. I gotta fix this light behind me. All right, did that do it? Nope. Donald. I mean, how do you fight a monster like this? This dude is untouchable, apparently. It doesn't make no difference how many times he's convicted. They're over there all hollering about, oh, but he's a convicted felon. Child, we've been saying that shit about Donald Trump for what, all of his life? Certainly all of these last miserable 8 years that he's been around in politics. Correct? So now they're saying, well, he is guilty on 34 felonies, but he's not going to get any time. And he's going to be able to continue to pay these lawyers to appeal his conviction. So it won't. I don't know what difference does it make? If the law don't mean shit, why are you worried about if he's a convicted felon or not? He don't work for nobody else, right? If he owns the company, who he has to report to? He's not applying for jobs, correct? Who gives a fuck if he's a convicted felon? He can't run again, right? So what difference does it make that he's not even a politician? This is just something he did, one of his projects, honey. So it pisses me off. I haven't really looked at a Trump. I can't stand looking at his face. And every day is something new, and it will be that way for the next 4 years, plus however long he drags out after that. So probably for the next 10 years, we'll be talking about Donald Trump. Correct? But it's so sickening to me. How are you teaching your children about morality? I mean, why bother with all this church stuff and all this? You're teaching the value of honest days, work for honest day. None of that stuff means anything. Y'all sit up here and let this goddamn criminal run the country. Now, with what LA is going through, which is historical destruction in Los Angeles. I lived in Los Angeles. I know what it is there. When they say that they have fires in the Hollywood Hills, right next to Hollywood Boulevard, that's a densely populated area there. So I guess these fires they came up again last night. What does Donald Trump do? Immediately goes to trying to blame the government. How you gonna blame Gavin Newsom for the goddamn windstorms or the dry atmosphere? What was he supposed to do? Take a water hose and water every plant in Los Angeles? You got 100-mile-an-hour winds, but it doesn't stop him. Now you would think. Let me hip you to something, Donald Trump. When you say you want to be the president of the United States, that means you are also the president of California. It's your California, right? So if the buck stops here, every damn thing that happens in this country is going to come to you. Okay, Donald Trump? You can stop trying to blame the goddamn Democrats for everything. It's so disgusting to me. For him to be able to sit there and laugh, oh, they think they really got me because I'm a convicted felon. Yeah, your ego is telling you, I can do anything I want to do. Just like you said in your first election, you can go to Fifth Avenue and shoot somebody in the head, and they'll still make you president. It is a sad state of affairs, a disgusting state of affairs. And I was wondering why in the last couple of days I just feel depressed. A lot of it is about this thing that's going on in Los Angeles. I mean, to think that all of those lives can be destroyed like that, could be all over. Because they say this is all about climate change. I mean, I live in the city down the street, San Francisco. These buildings are built right up next to each other. I'm not just talking about poor people. I'm talking about apartment buildings. It's all right together, honey. Right? If this damn thing ever caught on fire, if one of them winds were to whip through San Francisco, honey, it could take the whole goddamn thing out. What they've taken out in Los Angeles, honey, they've already taken out 5 San Franciscos. So it's a very scary time. And to think that this dude is still up here trying to blame somebody when these people are trying to save lives. These people are on the freeway and gave up everything. I mean, when you lose your house, you're not, they don't, I guess it's improper or they're not supposed to talk about money at this point, right? But there's a lot of money involved, a lot of lives. You know, there's recently the news has been saying that a lot of people's insurance has been canceled. So were any of these people whose houses were destroyed, absolutely wiped out, were any of them canceled? Donald Trump? You should be trying to come up with answers, honey. If you're supposed to be the leader of the free world, or do you have to go ask what Elon Musk thinks? It's horrible. We better hope another COVID doesn't hit while he's in office. It'll just go away. It'll just go away. It didn't go away, Trump. 1 million people died. Mm-hmm. How y'all doing? The only thing I can think of good to say about the situation is it's 4 years. 4 years. How much destruction can this fool cause us in 4 years? Right? What's he doing to the mind of people when they feel like that the law means absolutely nothing? It don't mean shit. I don't even know why they even tried him. If you're not going to do anything to him, why bother, honey? He don't give a fuck if he's a convicted felon. Been a criminal all his life. He was the head of the goddamn casinos, correct? From what I remember of American history, casinos were run by thugs and gangsters. That's why he runs the government. Now he got Musk in there. Of course, we're going to sit there and watch this man come off the street who's not even being elected by anybody. He's going to be making billion-dollar decisions, all profitable to him. They say he invested what, 250 billion dollars, whatever his investment is in this government, child. He's already done that, outdone that by 70%, 70 times, right? He's worth something like $400 billion, and he's not even finished. This is unbridled greed, right? Something that Trump respects. And they're going to do it right in our face. He done moved into Mar-a-Lago. Now, why would a multi-billionaire, a person who's supposed to be the richest man on the planet, why would he have to move into Trump's facility at a goddamn resort? Right? You think he don't want no return? Honey, he's the president. President Musk is going to drive Trump crazy, but he sold his soul. Satan sold his soul to the devil. Mm-hmm. Hi, Soul Sister Number One Show. Would y'all please hit the like button? Good to see you, hon. Thanks for coming in. It's terrible. I thought I was done with this guy. I can't even watch my goddamn computer. I don't want to see all these pictures of Donald Trump. Right? You made him president, not us. We know it wasn't us, but we all have to suffer because the majority of people put him in office again, knowing he's not going to accomplish anything in the office. I mean, what's the point about electing somebody like Donald Trump? This is just like a vanity run. It's all just to feed his ego and his pocketbook, because he's had some serious issues, money issues. I guess they're all solved now. All his legal problems are solved now. And there needs to be somebody reporting on, is this woman, what is this? Is this woman getting any of her money? Maybe that'll stop. I keep forgetting to unplug this house phone. I only use the landline to call out because it's so much better reception. There it is. I feel like it's going to be a food shortage and pandemic. Okay. You feel like it's going to be a food shortage and pandemic while he's in office. See, he's got nothing to lose at this point. This is all about profit and money. He's dependent on Elon, since Elon Musk has a brain for making money. He is such a businessman. That's why Trump wanted him by his side, right? So he wants Elon Musk to show him how to get this government for everything he can get him for. So we're talking billions and billions and billions of dollars. Correct? This is the only reason why Elon Musk has to have his own office in the government and live in the same building with Donald Trump. They say, oh, Trump said, oh, he can't be the president. He wasn't born here. He wasn't born here. So he found a way around that because he's apparently a brilliant person when it comes to business, Donald Trump. And he knows what a silly person you are. All he got to do is say, you sure got nice hair, Donald Trump. Oh, that's nice, so nice and thick. That's all it takes. And you're starting to talk like goddamn Putin, would always want to take over other countries. He want to take over Canada. He want to change the name of the goddamn Gulf of Mexico. What's the benefit there? It's all about your stupid ass ego and what you're gonna leave. You're gonna leave behind destruction. And we better hope that we don't have major events in this country while you're in office, because you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Didn't you want us to drink bleach before? Oh, just drink the bleach. You know, bleach kills it. Just drink the bleach. We got to figure out how to drink the bleach. That was your contribution to the worldwide epidemic called COVID. They say that weather is changing so bad that made that affected why LA was so dry and brittle, that when that wind came in and whatever fire started it was uncontrollable. It is still uncontrollable. We're 5 days into those LA fires. If it can happen there, it can happen anywhere. We don't control the wind, right? And from what I understand, it's all about climate control, which Donald Trump denied even existed. And this is the person. So you want, every time there's a major event in America, Donald Trump's going to fly in on his jet and start blaming people. He ain't going to do a goddamn thing to resolve or help the situation at all, right? Just a blame game. Oh, they would have voted for me if they would have. We're a democratic city. We think in California, Donald Trump. I know that affects you. You should be affected that America would put somebody like you in office, because only you know that that's ridiculous. You're not qualified to be nobody's president. All right, people. What else I was talking about? I forget. Elon Musk is running the show. Well, at least Elon believes that he will acknowledge that Jesus Christ was not a white man with blue eyes. I did see some footage of that. So I don't know how good or bad Elon Musk is. I just know that this is I guess one of the most Well, I got water all over me, Lord. Oh, water on my titties. Look at that. Oh, look at him. Oh, he tacky. Oh, screenshot that water. That ain't water. He peed on himself. You know how they are, child. Mm-hmm. You know, well, we know he's going to get money for himself. He's already done that. All these space projects, America's going to finance all that stuff, child. All this shit about conquering new planets and all that, we're going to pay for it. But I don't know, does he have any interest in doing anything good at the same time? It seems like when he took over Twitter for all that outrageous amount of money, he immediately went and started firing people. And Donald Trump said, "Oh, you really got him. You got him, Elon. I'm with you." Right? They're going to be busting up unions. I don't know that he has a heart for American people either. We're going to see. Mm-hmm. Then he's getting Zuckerberg on board. Well, they're not even going to. Well, all you got to do is stop watching. Stop checking for Facebook. I don't use Facebook. I have an account on there, but there's no reason I have to go in there. If what I'm listening to is all bullshit, child, and you don't even have the interest in controlling all this fake ass news. You know, he came up with the notion of fake news. That was all Donald Trump. Everything is fake. Everything is fake, except for he is the primary person who spreads fake news. It's him. They wouldn't even make a movie like this. They've tried to make some. They had the Omen when they showed the little devil. Remember the demon? At the end of the Omen, he became the president. Stop that. Mm-hmm. So it's existed in fiction. Now we're experiencing it in real life. Donald Trump, the man that can go in front of all these crazy ass people who voted for him and hold up a Bible backwards, and that makes him a Christian. He has Christian values, right? A thief, a swindler, a whoremonger, a person who has had many. He's supposed to be a billionaire playboy between his marriages, right? Even enduring. That's why he's in so much trouble with this prostitutes and things that he would hire. Nobody hires just one prostitute. So there are others out there, child, and he's been accused of many. He's an immoral person, correct? But they held him as being a godly man. There's nothing godly about Donald Trump. He don't care about that child. He said, "Oh, what will you repent for, Donald Trump? If you have to repent for it, why would I do that? I've never done anything wrong, really." Anyway, the point is, they done found him still guilty of 34 felonies involving this prostitute or this porn star, right? Yet he serves not one day in jail. The judge could have at least locked him up until the inauguration. I mean, do something symbolic to say this man can't just come into our government and take our government. He doesn't care about anybody, but that's right, TLC and 3. It's just stroking his ego. It's like they went and voted for a reality star. That's what he was. That's the qualification for being the president. Playing a billionaire on TV. And then it makes no sense. Well, I don't want to go over it. He's in. So I'll be becoming less and less interested in what goes on in the news. He done took the news now. We got to sit up here and talk about Donald Trump every day of our lives. No, I'm not doing it. Mm-mm. Yeah, he's guilty, but he didn't have to go to prison. Why not? My black ass has to go to prison. Shit, with one felony. He gets to have 34. $25 likes. Oh, y'all got to do better than this. People, please give us the likes. You know we ain't going to get a lot of views with this Donald Trump shit. We need to get in that algorithm. There are lots of memes and cartoons about this foolishness of Donald Trump, however. So maybe this is his dream. He wants the whole world talking about him again. And Elon Musk has just as big an ego. How much destruction are they going to do? We know Elon Musk is going to clip the American government for billions and billions and billions of dollars. That's why he invested the money. The man is not so stupid he would invest $45 billion in Twitter. $45 billion. He expect a return on that, honey. Right? He probably going to end up buying Facebook to control the news. They're going to buy news stations. He needs to pay E. Jean Carroll. Absolutely. They could at least got him for some money. Make him pay. If he lost the goddamn lawsuit and he says he's worth all these billions of dollars, why hasn't he paid that woman her money? Did he put up the bond? Remember, they had this bond. I forget how much it was for, child. He found a way around that. Well, he ain't got to pay that. He made these stupid ass people pay it. Correct? So it's time to pay up, Trump. He ain't paid nobody. He ain't even paid all them damn construction people he ripped off all those years. He ain't paid nobody. He ain't did a day in jail. They trying to pay. Oh, he was never a convicted. We've been hearing about Donald Trump since I was a little pickaninny. He's always been a crook. He's a legend in his own. He's a legend, all right. They're gonna be talking about it long after he's gone. That name Trump is going to mean shit. So probably many of his heirs will change their name. They'll have to change their name if they're going to be successful in America. I mean, this is a person, look at his reputation in New York. All his money was supposed to be made in New York City. They didn't even vote for him. They know what Donald Trump is, what they're dealing with him. Correct? So they need to change their name. It's going to mean shit. It's going to mean scandal. Yeah, no bank in America would lend him money. Think about that. You have to go to foreign countries in order to conduct your business because no bank will lend you money. That means they know they're not going to get paid, correct? And then they made that the president. They don't mind rape charges. They don't mind him bragging about grabbing women by the pussy and then being convicted of doing that very thing. The exact same thing that he bragged about doing, he was convicted of doing. That don't mean nothing either. Oh, what's wrong with grabbing women by the pussy? You can do it when you're a celebrity. They let you do it. So he's going into the presidency part-time. Him and Elon Musk are living in the same building. That means they're talking every day, right? And Elon is telling you all the ways he's gonna take $2 trillion. He's gonna cut $2 trillion. How much of that gonna be your taxes, Elon Musk, richest man in the world? Right? So Trump's gonna be part-time. Like his wife, when he was the president last time, she was a part-time first lady. She just flying to town for a couple of days. I thought he was supposed to be I forget what the word is, out of private business when he was the president. Did that ever happen? I'm just saying. Is it happening now? This is all about a money grab. He can't run again. He has no interest in real politics, right? He wants to make America white again. He's going to fail miserably. They're already making all the exceptions. Oh, we want the ones that's smart. We want so we can get them for their talents. Basically, that's telling you America people are so stupid, are so behind that they're not capable of running these businesses. They're not capable of invention. They can't learn how to be the brightest and the most brilliant. We got to get those ones. We'll import them. Mm-hmm. Thanks for joining us today. Thank you, Soul Sister Number One Show. We got great moderators here. You're on by yourself today, Soul Sister looks like. Teflon Don, gangster in the White House. Teflon Don. All the memes have got him bowing down to Elon Musk, however. See, he admires Elon Musk. Donald Trump never got anywhere close to being the richest man in the world, right? He's always been in debt, and he's in debt right now. But Elon's going to show him how to get out of it and make a few billion. Elon is so rich, he can just give him $10 billion if he wanted to. He's a master at the shit. And I do believe that they're going to come for the press. They're going to be buying out television stations. There's rumors that MSNBC, which is the primary Democratic station, is on the block. They can control what you hear and control what you believe. They got Mark Zuckerberg down on his knees. One day, Trump's talking about throwing his ass in jail. Next thing, now they bosom buddies. Why? Because he bowed down. I'm sorry. I used to be a friend of yours, at least in internet. Zuckerberg, I admired you. But no, I mean, I can tell that you're forced into this position because he is the president. But you guys, y'all let it happen. You let it happen. Didn't you know you were selling your soul to the devil? People, Bezos runs Amazon. They all got to bow down now to the king. Well, he's probably the queen. Musk is the king behind the scenes, right? They're going to have Donald sitting at one end of the table, the president of the United States. Elon Musk sitting at another end of the table in equal standing. And have we heard anything about this dude supposed to be the vice president? Honey, excuse me. I done forgot that boy's name already. He ain't got no role in the goddamn government, child. It's Trump and Musk. And I don't think that Musk would be satisfied with the role of a vice president anyway. He ain't on vice shit. He gonna be the king. Some of y'all been following his career. You know more about him. He's a legend. I know around San Francisco, them damn cars are everywhere. Did they make them here? Them cars are everywhere, honey. Now these driverless cars are all over the goddamn place. Yeah, so it's inconceivable how much money these people actually have. Well, we know he's somewhere like 400 billion. Vance. JD Vance. I almost forgot his name, honey. He's out of the picture. They'll sign you to do a few things, go and open up some libraries or something, but you're really out of the picture. We all know that many times that the vice president would disappear. You are gone, JD Vance. I doubt you'll even be invited to the dinners, man. You need to go sit down somewhere. You think he's an alien? How come Musk won't shave on a regular basis? Can't he hire somebody to come in there shaving? He's a mystery. I know he's very touchy about his drug use. I've seen that, but I haven't really been following his career. Sometimes he shaves, sometimes he don't. What else is going on? Apparently there was a big kerfuffle over there on Dovey's channel. Let's talk about the beef sector. Beef sector. Apparently Dovey had the local drunk, excuse me. Dovey had some a co-host over there. It looked like the man was so drunk he could hardly even sit up straight, right? And his son, I guess that was his son, he stole the alcohol. They over there drunk. Dovey, be careful of who you invite into your house. People like that who are they are hardcore drug addicts, drunks. Don't bring those people in your house, Miss Dovey, because there's going to come a time when they're going to need another bottle or they're going to need drugs, girl, and they're going to continue to come back to your house. Correct? Be careful what you invite into your home. You don't bring these people off the street into your house. Believe me, I know. Anyway, she did. Conversation soon turned to insulting Brianna. Brianna has an attitude about it because they're over here laughing and making fun of my pussy, excuse me, of my lady parts. I don't appreciate it. And neither did Brianna's boyfriend. Now they talking shit about, well, Brianna talks shit too. So that's what happens on the beef sector. You can't get involved in everybody's beef. Everybody don't like somebody. Everybody likes somebody else. But her boyfriend came onto this same chat. I mean, what do you call it? Panel. Well, it was just those two guys and Dovey speaking against Brianna. Brianna comes on the page. She brings her boyfriend. Her boyfriend is highly offended by you talking all this shit about my woman. Now, apparently, he's in a situation where he actually hears what's going on YouTube. This would be very hard if you're involved with somebody. I mean, a man's role is to protect his woman, right? So if he's in earshot of this stuff, then it makes sense that he would be very offended. But unfortunately, this is all words. So it's just about who can talk the best. Because you're not going to go get on a plane to come to kick nobody's ass, right? And the drunk guy, he barely even knows what the hell is going on. Wait, why are you chirping? Chirper, chirper, chirper. Woo, woo, woo. They got chirper. Everybody goes to Mar-a-Lago is an alien too. Yeah, this feels like kind of like a movie, right? Where people have taken over the United States government. That's what happened. I mean, it used to be the presidency meant something. And I think a lot of it is because some of these bigoted, prejudiced white people were angry because Barack Obama was the president, and their reaction to that was to put a bigot or a person obsessed with race in behind him to retake the government. But Donald Trump has no interest in these people. He's only fooling you people, right? He has no interest in your well-being. He has no interest in no factories for your ass, right? Just whatever will make him look good. Dovey was totally funny last night. Oh, why was she coming after the girl? And then Dovey got an attitude with Miss Brianna. They all talking about whose men's are bums. I might have to go straight again, people. Y'all need some men, honey. Y'all need some more men. Y'all need a better selection. Is that why some people are hateful towards the gays? They say he's wasting flesh. We need men. Working men with jobs. Anyway, Dovey, I hope you ain't making love with either one of them, honey. Dovey said she liked the younger one better. Baby, that ain't nothing but trouble. I don't remember the total conversation. Maybe y'all do. That's how it works. Okay. Her last live made me laugh so hard. Her last live? Oh, her last live, she went back after Miss Brianna, right? They love to talk shit about Brianna. But I guess Brianna talks shit too, But I wouldn't want my partner or my lover or anybody listening to this stuff. This could cause problems, honey. Right? Fortunately, none of them live in the same town, or it could end up in murder in the beef sector. That's what I wrote about. When you done picked the wrong one, baby. Meet me outside. I'm at the gas station, nigga. I'm at the gas station. I'm sure those kind of things happen. So, Brianna, you have to get you some headphones, honey. Get you some headphones and tell that man, go ahead and watch TV. I think she's in a one-bedroom apartment. The man intimated that he lives there with her. Some of the people are saying he lives there sometimes in the winter months. He comes, whatever. If he likes her, they've been doing this shit for, he said since 2017. What's that? 8 years, something like that. If she keeps letting him back in and he keeps coming back, what the fuck, honey? Maybe they like each other's company. But it's hard for the brothers out there. It's hard on the black. I was going to say hard on the pimp. I told Ray in New York City. Good to see you, brother. Mm-hmm. You see, you got one horror movies. Ooh, I can't deal no. This government is a horror movie. If you see the way Donald Trump carrying on about them LA fires, honey, you say this is a horror movie. Don't this fool realize he's the president? When you're the president of the United States of America, that means you're the president of Texas and the president of California. You're the president of Indiana. You're the president of the whole country. People out there ain't slept in days, honey, trying to fight these damn fires. And this fool, he got to come in and give his opinion. They should have voted for me. Nigga, you won. Isn't that enough? You still bitching and complaining. Now your ass then told you're still guilty of 34 felonies, but you're the only one in America that don't have to go to jail. A lot of people say that's why he ran, honey, to stay out of jail. It was a plot from the very beginning. Yeah, I'm safe. Oh, I'm real safe. I'm in Northern California. Whatever caused those winds, honey, and that dryness in LA, it could happen anywhere. And San Francisco is surrounded on 3 sides by water. So we're susceptible. Plus, California is susceptible to earthquakes. All kind of shit can happen, honey. Imagine all those people, child, their life is over. Them houses were burned to the ground. That means not only people don't like to talk about money and so forth, they talk about human life. Fortunately, it hasn't been a whole lot. The last count I saw was 10, which is a low number considering how much damage. But honey, people love their possessions. I would hate to think of all my damn statues melting in the mud, honey. You know, all your possessions, all your clothing, your grandmama's jewelry, all your pictures, everything you own, your blender, everything is gone like that. That shit happened so fast. One day, honey, one day, you just swooped right on through and there you got nothing at all. You got to go get a hotel room somewhere. And you know them hotels that got to be overburdened with all those people having to find the places. Many of them work, I would imagine, most of them work there in Los Angeles, honey. Right? They don't want to get no hotel room in Nevada. They got to go to work. Imagine those highways. They call LA the spaghetti bowl. That's how packed those damn highways are under regular, normal circumstances. I just can't imagine. Then, of course, you're going to have the looters. Honey, looters, they're going to think, all these people, you mean all their Rolex watches are in there somewhere? So they got to contend with that as well. I saw them carrying out TVs and shit, but all that's going to be melted mostly because these fires have taken things down to nothing. The ground, dirt, dust. But they got to contend with it. Although I don't know what you're saving because it's going to be gone anyway. Mm-hmm. The White House going to be a horror movie. Sure is. You watch Musk. That man is not in there just because he's friendly with Donald Trump. Please. I'm imagining I don't even see how he has enough time to be fucking with the American government. Child, he got corporations to run. Shit, Twitter is just one little thing he picked up. I mean, granted, everything is on computer now. You can work from anywhere, but I would think you have a lot of business. I mean, don't you have your own homes to run? Whatever. The American public is going to feel it because they're going to start cutting services to save money for themselves and for these projects of Elon Musk. We don't give a fuck about Mars, Elon Musk. We have issues, problems right here. What happened to all these promises? You're going to lower all these prices. You ain't going to lower shit unless it profits you, unless there are kickbacks of billions of dollars involved. Mm. Money changers. Oh my God, I don't even know what to think about the insurance company. I was surprised that the insurance company had already dropped them. But apparently that's been an issue recently in California. And I mean, the whole West Coast, that these insurance companies, because we always have fires here. I mean, they've always struggled to keep up, but nothing like this. This is catastrophic. But a lot of these insurance companies have been trying to get out of these policies with people. So we would have hoped that these people who have lost their homes and lost everything in their homes and their cars and their church and their stores, the whole neighborhood is gone, that their insurance hadn't been canceled. And when they pay their insurance, are they going to pay them the full amount of the policy? Right? So I don't know what the government does when they say the government is going to pay out billions of dollars. What do they actually do? Did they step in and pick up the slack from the uninsured or people who are underinsured? I don't know how the government does it. Of course, they take care of the roads and all that kind of stuff. It's something. It's depressing to watch. It's always depressing to watch when you can't do a damn thing about it. Ain't nothing you can do about it, honey. When I saw them winds, I said, "Oh, how you gonna fight that? These damn ambers just flying for fucking miles to catch on another whole nother neighborhood. How you gonna control that, Trump? It's Gavin Newsom. It was because of the water. It was because of the fire, idiot." Did I hear that it didn't rain for years? I don't know about years, but definitely months. LA was very dry and brittle. It caught fire very easily. I don't think they figured out how the fire started, but the fire could have started anyway. The fire could start with a barbecue. If the damn barbecue thing gets blown over and your grass catches on fire, if your grass is dry, and that's the beginning of a fire. Baby. You sit there and chirps. Mm-hmm. I imagine some of these insurance companies are going to be out of business unless the government rescues them. Rescues them with $1 trillion? That's probably what it's going to cost. Hi, neck bone, pinto beans, and hot water cornbread. How you doing? Mm-hmm. Oh, I can shorten it, soul sister, to call her neck bone. Hi, neck bone. I used to love neck bones, honey. Ain't but no meat on there though. I just love sucking on bones. The old lady used to report sucking on bones, honey. Let me see what's going on here in this world, honey. Okay. Don Lemon, Joe, and Mika called out on their own show. So Joe and Mika, I gotta find out what happened there. They really did put their show in jeopardy by consorting with this damn Donald Trump, consorting with him. We need you, MSNBC. Some of these memes and videos they're making, Mr. Newberg's AI funnies, they're making all these AI videos about Donald Trump. They're hysterical to me. Okay, home prices will be huge and surge in fire insurance costs. Whew, they're starting to talk about the insurance now. That's on Fox News, Fox Business. Yeah, of course, they're gonna be they're gonna need a lot of houses, right? Even if you rebuild, honey, that takes years, couple of years. To rebuild whole neighborhoods that have been flattened, that takes, honey, it'll be 10 years for they get the thing back together. So all those people, I assume they all have careers there in Los Angeles. They need housing, so they're gonna drop the prices up. Supply and demand, honey. You're not eating no neck bones? Okay, I can't eat them anymore because of my blood pressure. Oh, ain't hardly no meat on there. Hot water cornbread. I haven't had that in years. They don't have a lot of soul food restaurants here. I could be like certain people and go to DoorDash and all that, but honey, I ordered a DoorDash hamburger. That motherfucker was $37. I said, oh no, baby. I can get off my ass and go get me a hamburger if I want one. But you can order, I guess you can find anything if you order it online. And eating out and cost. That's another benefit of this goddamn Ozempic. I don't have much desire to eat. So I snack more than eat. Yep. I got high blood pressure too, Nick Bone, along with my list. It's amazing. These youngins think that when they get old, they're going to have one thing, you know. Oh, he got high blood pressure. Oh, he got diabetes. Oh, no, baby, you don't get one to pick one thing. It's a list, honey. And when you go into the doctor, you go in with fear and trembling, honey. What you gonna take now, doc? What can I have a cookie? No cookies. Shit. No salt. No hamburgers. No white bread. No white rice. No pasta. How you gonna avoid pasta? Shit. All I eat is McReed calendars. Anyway, that's the way it is, baby. It ain't one thing. But I feel blessed still here. Anything else going on, people? Oh, I just did the perimeter check and didn't sign nothing. Some of them won't come on my Apple computer. They're blocked. I blocked them at one point and they couldn't come back. Damn, they got all kind of these AI funnies about Trump. So his ego is so fragile, though. I'm sure he is affected by all of the negative publicity he gets. But somehow or other, he just ignores all that since he has all the power in the world now. Okay, so all I see is political. Wait a minute, what's this? Ooh, who making barbecue pig feet? Do you still use hot hit sauce with these when they are barbecued? Oh, Treasure Lane is showing y'all some barbecue pig feet. Ooh, with jalapenos on them. Instapot. Okay, he putting chicken broth on the barbecue pig feet. Lord have mercy. I haven't even seen one of them in a long time. Pig feet. That's one of the things my mama used to put in the pot. She cooked everything in the pot. My mama was not the greatest cook. All the soul food, though, they got to be boiled, the chitterlings and all that kind of shit. She'd throw it in the pot. Not eating no feets, honey. You know, soul sister, I don't want to be nasty or nothing, but some people like human feet. They just gnaw. They like sucking on toes, baby. Barbecue pig feet. Y'all go over there at Treasure Lane. Y'all can see him cooking barbecue pig feet. He won't put some hot sauce on them. He said, do you need hot sauce on the pig feet if they're already barbecued? I don't think I ever put hot sauce on barbecue. Some folks put hot sauce on everything. Mm. I'm going backwards now a little bit. Let me see. Let me see. I'm in the South, and you eat neck bones, pig feet, pig ears, ooh, with hot sauce and mustard. Oh my goodness, neck bones that couldn't be healthy for you either. For your blood pressure. Yeah, we ate all that shit though when I was a child. I used to love it too. I still love chitlins, but I can't find nobody to cook them. I'm certainly not going to do it. Even ones that I guess they you buy them already clean, but you got to clean them again. That kind of food you probably could learn how to cook. Isn't it mostly boiling, just cleaning and boiling? Mm-mm. Feet. Mm-mm. Trump ain't checking on them. He said he don't care. I don't care. Ain't that a bitch? And that's going to be the leader of the free world. I don't know how he even separates. He really gets an attitude about who's Democratic, who votes for him. When Obama was the president, he was the president of the United States, right? Even the ones who hated his guts and burned crosses. Putting a grown child in the presidency. It used to mean something, honey. It used to be important. Still playing political games. He better not cut no money for California. He gonna have problems on his hand. California, that's a major part of the goddamn economy. This goes along the whole West Coast, honey. It's gonna be a hellish ass 4 years. And unfortunately, he gonna keep people glued to the TV set to see what stupid thing he done did every day. Every day. So in case you missed it, people, the news for today is Donald Trump is still found guilty of 34 felonies, but he will face no penalty. Nothing will happen. It is a waste of time. A waste of time in Georgia. It's a wasting time in all the states where he has lost. It's all been a waste of time. He ain't did a day in jail, and he ain't paid nobody a damn dime. So why bother doing it? Why are you wasting the goddamn Supreme Court? Biden gave support. Biden is old as hell though. When he talks the way he talks, but he did his job, honey. They say well, no matter what Trump says, this economy is in good shape, except for us who got to buy groceries. Biden looks happy. I would imagine the whole weight of the world coming off your shoulders. I'd imagine he is happy, honey. I would hope that him and Jill go out and have a good time for their remaining years. I wouldn't want to stay in office until I fall out in office. A bucket of chitlins cost $35 here. I ain't gonna pay that, says Nick Bone. 35. Gamish, the moderator, is a sometime moderator here. He said them chitlins was costing money like that. He said he needs more than one bucket when he boil them down, and so he got to pay damn near $100 to make chitlins. He said when he boil them, then he got to put his malls in there. Do you put half malls, Neckbone? He said it's hard to find the malls, and the chitlins are so high that it costs $100 to make a chitlin meal. $35. I wonder how much he said the cost here. I know he said he would buy 3 things of it. Maybe it's around $35 here too. I don't know. It used to be that, honey. That was the rock gut shit. That was what they gave to the slaves and shit. They throw all the all the shit from the pigs, and now it's a goddamn delicacy. Shit, when you go, even if you find a soul restaurant that serves them, it's the highest thing on the menu. It ain't the throwaways no more. Supply and demand. Especially if you got about more than one bucket, honey. If you got a family or something, shit, one bucket ain't gonna do. After you clean them down, don't you end up with a third of a bucket? $100 to only make a full plate. Ain't that something? Yeah, they hurt themselves by raising the price and raising the price, raising the price. You can eat a lot of Southern foods. I can eat it every once in a while. I love it. But there just aren't that many restaurants here to serve soul food. And unfortunately, some of the soul food restaurants here, they just serve fried chicken. Fried chicken, smothered pork chops, something like that, catfish. But they don't have that real down south kind of food. I don't know because they don't have enough people buying it or what the situation is. Huh? John, work, you got deleted? What you do? What did Biden do? Okay, yeah. Let me agree with my moderators and get rid of your ass. We love Biden here and we hate your goddamn president. How about that? There you go. They were sitting there and defend. What did Trump do in 4 years? He ain't do shit. Talking about, we're gonna build a wall. It's gonna be all white people. Oh, we're gonna push them brown asses back over there across the border. Oh, and when you look at the map, honey, Mexico and America, they're like the same piece of land, honey. Shit. So selfish and hateful. Instead of working out your problems together. Trump gonna buy Canada. They got cities in Canada look like New York City, child. I'm sure they're not up for sale. Now you blocked forever? Good. Get rid of John Wall. We don't play that damn love Trump shit over here, honey. Okay. I got my eye on you, Al Lamar. We're supposed to be equal. Everybody's supposed to have their voice. No, not over here, honey. It's exhausting. It's exhausting talking about this damn Donald Trump, how wonderful Donald Trump is. Donald Trump ain't ever did shit for nobody but himself. And put him in there again. You're going to get the president that you deserve. And so when the hammer comes down and you realize that not only did he not lower the prices of food, the price of food done damn near doubled because he done put tariffs on everything coming into the country. And those countries have retaliated by putting tariffs on everything we send over there, girl. And the prices just up because the companies, they're business people. They're not going to just surrender half their profit. No, they're going to pass it on to us. Yeah, but Trump wears a nice suit. Trump wears a nice suit. He was a playboy. You're fired. He actually had the nerve to be complaining about Biden not firing. He didn't fire nobody. I couldn't believe it. Trump, Biden, he didn't fire. Nigga, like that's some kind of badge of honor because you're going in there firing people. Do you even consider if the people are doing their job? How many people did you go through? How many what's that dude next to him? Chief of whatever you call it. How many of them did you go through, Donald Trump? You couldn't get along with nobody, child. You done fired everybody in the goddamn White House, and you think it as a badge of honor, and that's why you love Elon Musk so much because he would bought Twitter and fired half the damn staff, just firing people. That's the sign of you got to be strong. It's just strong. You see how Trump, he never smiled. Always strong, looking strong, like a goddamn what do you call him? Curmudgeon or something. Why are you so miserable, nigga? You always acting like you're so mad about everything. That face. Ugh. I mean, the black man and Hispanics voted for him. So maybe he ain't that bad. I didn't vote for him, Lamar. The black people, honey, that was such a small vote. They make that shit, try to blame it on the black people. It ain't the black people and the Mexican people, child. No, there are a few food fools who just feel like he gonna win, so they want to vote for the winner, right? That is not the majority of these people. When you looked at that goddamn map when they were voting, and you saw it was all red all through this goddamn country, all you saw on blue was in major cities on the East Coast, Chicago, West Coast. That's all the blue you saw on there, child. It's just the majority voted for him. He didn't convince them that it's important to maintain this as a white country. That was the whole point. Everything was about race. Correct? It's all about race. And we're going to see the effects of you getting rid of all these people, hardworking people. It burns my asshole when I hear these people, oh, they want to come here and take our services. They want. I have never encountered harder working people than Mexicans. I ain't ashamed of saying it. It is the truth. They're always working. They're always on their way to work, and people take advantage of them, right? Because the people that come here hungry, they want to prove themselves, and they want to be here, right? And so these people like Donald Trump, they take advantage. How in the hell is he in the hotel business all these years, and he ain't employ no illegals, right? And then he turns and throws them under the bus because they do all of their little whatever doing. They survey all these red states and all that, and they see the hatred in people, and that's what he built on. He built on the hatred and the fear that this country is turning more brown than it is white. He ain't got no problem with white immigrants. And I'm not a bigoted person. I'm not a prejudiced person. It is simply the facts. Anyway, you wonderful darlings, thank y'all for coming in on today. We will keep up. Pray for Los Angeles. I don't know what else can you do. If some people say, oh, prayer never means anything, they always say they're praying. What else can you do? When you can't do nothing else, pray. Thank y'all for coming in. Later. And tell Dobie stop bringing them niggas in her house.